boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Already, man, I was thinking like, man, I got one more video I'm gonna chop up for the time being, get ready for these NBA games, set my FanDuel lineup, and I got a really good music entertainment video one of my subs put me on game for, so pay attention for that video when it come out. But Showtime has removed Paulie Malignaggi off of the boxing telecast, and we'll keep him off the boxing telecast for the conclusion or the duration of his contract with Showtime. And let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. He did an IFL interview where basically he didn't feel bad about what Devin Haney said about a white boy can't whip him. Y'all can thank General Chow for that one. And he went in saying basically the Europeans are the dominant species in boxing. And he just went on like he been on some racist stuff. It's just not even that interview in his entirety. Deontay Wilder tried to have him fired. It's an interview out there where he said Wilder tried to get him removed. They wouldn't remove him for Wilder. So obviously Wilder wasn't trying to go back to Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Wilder went to Fox. So they finally found the reason to remove him from Showtime because of that interview he did on IFL TV. You can check out Boxing Scene, or I'll put the interview link in the description. And you know what? He been on some racist stuff. They didn't remove him for comments he made about Manny Pacquiao neither. And I'm guessing like Pacquiao didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been talking about Pacquiao being on the juice, and he ain't sued or filed for defamation of character lawsuit on Paulie not once. So Paulie been saying this for what 10, 15 years now. But when he did that interview, it's just not even that. He's been saying some questionable stuff. Now I don't follow everything he say, but I just been hearing the stuff that Tom been saying, that he been saying about black people, saying get over racism, and he just been hella racist from everything he said. And he grew up in the racist part of Brooklyn anyway. So I've been tired of Paulie. Paulie run over to the UK and shit on our fighters, and they fighters are better. He can go work at Sky, even though there may no longer be no Sky boxing with Matchroom, because when Anthony Joshua contract run out, everything Matchroom doing is going to the Zone and the Zone UK. So he gonna be calling some Frank Warren, ballroom cards, and that's rightfully so. Paulie get over there and show the UK people none but love. But he come over here and watch our fighters and don't show them no love. I don't care if he work with Richardson Hitchens. I don't care if he got a black friend. I don't care if he used to date black women. This is the right decision to make. But y'all making this decision. He did this interview a month or two months ago, and he been saying way more racist stuff than this. But Paulie gonna get a check just to sit back and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was flabbergasted the whole Showtime commentary, how they was dogging Deontay Wilder, from Floyd to Steve Farhood to the other dude that got the disease. And before that fight even came on, you feel what I'm saying? Before that fight even came on, you had the Donna Stevenson fight versus Alexander Gosvick, which both of them now retired. Raul Marquez was sucking his cock live on TV, and whoever he was doing it with. That whole night of commentary was just abysmal. That's when I kind of like, you know what? I don't want to listen to Showtime no more. I'm good on them. That they started, as soon as HBO went out of business, they started doing what they naturally do. You don't hear Andre Ward, Timothy Bradley slay the house fighter, and people say, well, you don't want them to tell the truth. They just so conveniently tell the truth about black fighters. They don't tell the truth about white fighters or nothing of that nature. So at the end of the day, Paulie, according to what Tom been telling me and listening to his videos, Paulie got a long track record of saying racist stuff. So he needed to go. And my whole thing, he go to the UK and shit on our fighters and praise their fighters, and they got grocery clerk baggers, fighting in the ring, and janitors fighting in the ring. He's sitting up here watching two bums from the UK. Oh my God, look at the skill. Forget Paulie, man. Antonio Tarver was the best thing smoking on Showtime. They need to get Tarver back on Showtime and get Paulie the hell up out of there, man. You can't be on TV, talking all this shit, and then you go to these interviews talking this racist stuff, man. Get out of here, man. They should have fired him when Wilder said fire him. That's why they didn't get the rights to Wilder and Fury 2. And they won't get the rights to Wilder and Fury 3 probably. So, like I said before, good to see Paulie up out of there. Paulie switch like a light switch. Quick as hell. And, is anybody surprised that, what Paulie did? I'm not surprised. Not at all. So, it is what it is. Let me know what you think about them giving Paulie the boot off TV. He going to keep getting the check to his contract is up. They probably going to put him in another position. But At the end of the day, if I was one of these fighters, I've been would have smacked the shit out of Paulie Malignaggi. And on top of that, he made boxing a little better. They should have fired him for going over there getting beat up by Conor McGregor, then getting beat up by Conor McGregor buddy. So it is what it is. Check the boxing news playlist off. Let me know what y'all think about them letting go Paulie Malignaggi. Don't forget you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, or you just want to chop it up. My Twitter there, Facebook, Instagram links all in the description. We got a Facebook group as well. Want to make a donation, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, and always hit the share button. But my Cash App is CJGood313. PayPal link in the description, Cash App name in the description. But shout out to my boy Edward who donated, man. Salute the love. One time for the one time we gone.